Haunted Oklahoma.
Barterville Haunted Hill. When you have your car to where you are about to go up the hill and you turn your car off and you put your car in neutral, it is believed that there were some guys that were hung years ago and will push your car up the hill.
Coweta High School. A young girl who went there killed herself in 1999 with the Bible in her hand to get back at her father for making her break up with her boyfriend. She is said to haunt the halls looking for her boyfriend who died in the car accident shortly after. Some say you can see him playing basketball in the high school gym.
Fort Gibson, the historical McBride House. This three-story Queen Anne B&B has 4 residential ghosts that haunt the house. They are extremely active. They can be heard talking, they can be seen, and they can be felt. Sometimes they will tap guests on the shoulders, stroke the back of their hair, grab their waist, and pull on their clothing. They can be heard going up and down both staircases at all hours. One bedroom door will not stay at night. They give parties in one of the rooms downstairs. They take things from guests and owners. They whisper in the ears of the guests when they are in bed, and will also sit on the beds and shake them. One of the ghosts is believed to be Dr. McBride that built the house. Then there is a Victorian lady dressed in white. She also appears at the old Army hospital across the street, and 2 children, a boy and a girl. Guthrie Logan County Jail. The Logan County Sheriff's Office and jail have been in the same building since 1998. Since then, many inmates have hung themselves mainly in the kitchen, while others have been inside the jail cells. Even with the lights on, they never go off. You can hear odd noises once everyone falls asleep, and have seen things appear in the cameras facing to the cells. In the kitchen, several trustees and inmates that took their own lives up until around the 50s. All of the deaths at the jail are on record. Things also like to move by themselves, like the door would slam while workers were, and they would lock the door behind them.
Idabel McDonald's. There is a little girl there, 2 maintenance workers who never knew each other and never worked together. Both said that they saw a little girl go into the men's restroom. They went to investigate, and on both accounts there was no one there. This was at 5 a.m. when the store was not open and stayed open. He went to investigate, and no one was there. At the same moment, all the toilets in the women's restroom flushed by themselves. 2 managers who had been working there 10-plus years shared a similar experience on different nights. On both occasions, they were counting money when the office got extremely cold and the computer mysteriously came on by itself. Once crew members quit because of her experience while cleaning the women's restroom when she heard a little girl laugh and there was no one there. Has been many occasions of people feeling like they are being touched or they have ice cold sensations while they are there. There have been many instances of the door in the women's restroom being checked at close and being open or being just shut. But when the opening crew came in, it was locked. Many people have heard the little girl and some saw her, but no one knows where she came from or what she is doing.
Kellyville, Crybaby Bridge. Crybaby Bridge is in the town of Kellyville. It has spawned many urban legends. The road has been completely rerouted, and the bridge is no longer standing. The original legend goes like this. Legend states that if you go down there, you can sometimes hear or see the woman looking for her baby in the form of a glowing soft blue light.
Macomb Yellow Ranch House. There is a small ranch house on Potawatomi Road that is inhabited by several spirits. There have been several occurrences of a baby shrieking, a man walking, and sometimes dashing down the hallway. A little boy who appears in the master bathroom, and a young woman with a baby. The man stops about halfway through the hallway and looks into the master bedroom, then continues until he approaches the kitchen and stops and turns around toward the hallway again, where he disappears. The baby shrieks from the living room. The young woman carries her baby and speaks to it. Once the door to one of the back bedrooms slammed shut and the woman's voice was heard arguing loudly with someone else. The door was then unable to open for a few minutes. The young woman will also tell the tenants to go back to bed where she sees them wandering the house at night. The little boy will appear in the master bedroom in front of the door when it is closed, and he will stare at the occupier of the bathroom. When addressed, he disappears. Voices can be heard through the night on a regular basis, and occasionally the man will dash through the hallway, bumping into things that aren't there.
Sulphur's Veterans Lake near Chickasaw National Recreational Area. There is a small, well-kept public take stories vary regarding the origination of the haunting. One story concerns a young mother. She looked away for a moment and her son had gone under. He never resurfaced. The mother died in an attempt to rescue him. It is said that on certain nights she can be seen gliding upon the lake surface. Someone even says that she tries to lure unsuspecting lake goers into the water, either in an innocent attempt to help her find her son or for other reasons, more malicious purposes, depending on which version of the story you choose to believe. There was also a teenage girl who died in a boating accident on the lake a few years ago. Some credit her as the ghost of Veterans Lake. This is a beautiful, if eerie, location by the light of day, and peculiar feeling of unease only increasing by night.
And that is the conclusion of our presentation.